everyone. I am Gabriella Spencer, the Associate Program Manager here at NMAC. I'm the lead for the Youth Initiative, and I would like to welcome you to our 2021 Youth Initiative World AIDS Day Collaborative Project. Thank you so much for joining us.
December 1st is World AIDS Day, dedicated to raising awareness of the HIV/AIDS pandemic, showing support for people living with HIV, and remembering those who have died from an HIV-related illness. As youth leaders, we want to continue to support and advocate for our communities worldwide so we can continue to fight to end the HIV epidemic. Here's why we care.
World AIDS Day is important because this disease continues to globally affect millions of individuals every day. In order to eradicate the AIDS epidemic, we must raise awareness and unite to reach this goal.
World AIDS Day should remind us of the work that is necessary. We must all do our part working together as public health practitioners, medical providers, policy advocates, and even as community members.
HIV is more prevalent among African Americans than any other racial group in the entire world. African Americans face greater exposure and risk during sexual encounters than any other racial and ethnic group in the entire world.
Did you know that youth living with HIV are the least likely of any age group to be aware of their status and have a suppressed viral load? In 2018, there were reported over 36,000 new HIV infections in the US, and 21% of those were youth among 13 to 24 years old. We must advocate, educate, and support our youth.
World AIDS Day is showing support for those individuals diagnosed with HIV or AIDS. Did you know there's an estimate of 1.5 million individuals worldwide who acquired HIV in 2020? Keep the conversation going.
El Día Mundial del SIDA es para ayudar a garantizar un acceso equitativo para todos. ¿Sabías que para finales del 2020, 27.4 millones de personas con HIV estaban teniendo acceso a terapias antirretrovirales? Sin embargo, el otro 27%, unos 10.2 millones de personas, estaban en la espera. Keep the conversation going.
World AIDS Day is about solidarity. Did you know that 39% of individuals living with HIV have reported suffering from depression? Keep the conversation going.
World AIDS Day is to commemorate those who are no longer with us. Did you know that 36.3 million people have died of AIDS-related illnesses since the epidemic started? Keep the conversation going.
World AIDS Day is for promoting education. Did you know that in 2019, male-to-male sexual contact accounted for 66% of the United States' total annual number of HIV infections? Keep the conversation going.
World AIDS Day is for reduction after degree stigma. Do you know that nearly 1 in 5 people live with HIV world? World advised a clinical care facility for fear discrimination for their HIV status. Keep the conversation going.
World AIDS Day is for providing visibility for the need of continuous commitment towards ending the epidemic. Did you know that there were approximately 37.6 million people across the globe with HIV in 2020? Of these, 35.9 million were adults and 1.7 million were children with less than 15 years old. Keep the conversation going.
That although we've made extreme progress in the science, technology, and medicine surrounding HIV and AIDS, our fight is far from over, and together we must work to end the HIV and AIDS pandemic.
It is the one day where we can come together and show our support for people living with HIV, also bring awareness to HIV, help end the stigma against HIV, and advance our methods in helping to end the HIV epidemic.
So how can you help? Get tested. Knowing your HIV status gives you powerful information to help you and your partner take steps to keep you both healthy. Also, consider donating to organizations that help people living with HIV and those impacted by it thrive. And please help us stop stigma. Doing so will bring us one step closer to ending the HIV epidemic. Visit NMAC.org to learn more about the Youth Initiative, our grant-funded program by VEITH Healthcare dedicated to training youth on how to be advocates for their communities to help end the HIV epidemic.